everyone, I'm Kay Gantus from Author Assist. You are watching Storytime, part of the Brain to Book Cyber Convention 2017. I'm reading a small excerpt now from Sarah Kennedy's novel, Sgwaraf. It's a prequel to The Prophecy of Hope. In the darkness, that living blackness, foaming from its own shame, that hatred thing breathing forth its mindless despair, wrapped itself through the corners of Cadlucan's mind. He growled as a vision took him deeper. Chaos, war, pestilence, death. Thud, thud, thud. A heartbeat drowned out all other sounds. Hatred, fear, pain. Darkness thickened with each beat of the organ, yet the faintest thread of light streaked through. This spark of uncorrupted flame struggled to hold on against this suffocating weight. Aaron stood in the midst, his eyes bleeding from the same darkness. Thin cords of steam rose from its black wombs, covering his pale flesh. His lips moved, but his voice was faint, mangled in the darkness all around him. Time passes, even in this dark place, and where is my hope? Lost, silent. Darkness. Cadlucan inhaled sharply as the vision came to its painful end. Darkness struck, light answered. He felt the flame surge through his veins, smoke poured from his nostrils, and for the briefest second his gasp became a roar. "Aaron," he whispered when it had passed. In all the years since darkness had taken his brother, this was the first time he had sensed that his brother was not beyond redemption. As impossible as it seemed, he had seen a thread of light within the darkness, and light, that mysterious flame put within the flesh by the guardians of Sanctus, could not lie. It burned weakly, yet it burned nonetheless. Darkness had not consumed his brother. "Your hope is not lost," he said. He let his thoughts extend beyond the borders of the light. "Phryden, Aslot," he called with his mind. "We have seen," they answered in kind. "A thread of flame still burns within Aaron." "The hold of darkness is strong," Cadlucan said. "It may be already too late," Phryden agreed. "But he's our brother," Aslot finished. "We will not abandon him," Cadlucan said after a brief pause. "We will go into the dark." Darkness, always darkness, so thick that it's impossible to even breathe. It pressed in so that it was hard to separate them. Aaron crouched in the midst. His eyes darted manically from side to side, desperately looking, longing for an escape, a glimmer of light, a spark of hope, something, anything to hold on to... Even as he felt the darkness rising in his heart, piece by piece he was losing himself. Slowly, painfully, it was poisoning his heart, making any glimmer of hope into an empty promise. But from somewhere behind him, footsteps resounded in the abyss. Phantom breaths filled the dark, falling hotly upon his neck. Voices rang out all around him, so faintly that they barely seemed whispers. They came from within and from without, spreading confusion in their wake. Year after year he resisted, and then another voice wove its way through the dark to his ears. "Let the light shine forth and awaken hope. Let Morag arise, let the promised come." He trembled. The stench of perspiration mingled with the sticky sweet scent of death. Darkness shook violently around him. He could barely stand, yet he went around and round, searching for this invisible presence. It was drawing him forward itself. Thud, thud, thud. His heartbeat deafeningly in his ears. His lungs refused to draw a breath. Suddenly, 3 unearthly voices crawled into his mind. "Aaron! Aaron! Aaron!" So that was a short excerpt from Sagraaf. It's a prequel to The Prophecy of Hope by Sarah Kennedy. You have been watching Storytime, and I am Karina Gantus.